Hello YouTube, this is Brent with Zepol Labs talking today about rodent snap traps. Now Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, if you build a better mousetrap, then the world will be the path to your door. So what is the history of the snap trap that we all use today? The Smithsonian calls this spring-loaded trap one of the most successful inventions of all time, due to the fact of how long it's been in use. So how long has it been in use? Well, a man by the name of James Henry Atkinson of the United Kingdom patented the little nipper in Yorkshire in the year 1899. But an American 5 years earlier by the name of William C. Hooker patented the Victor snap trap in the year 1894. So, what are some of the features of this spring-loaded trap? Well, typically, regardless of what brand you use, there's usually a wooden plank that holds all the mechanisms. There's a spring-loaded coil that powers the slam bar, and there's usually some kind of trigger that you can bait. What are some of the negative features of this trap? Well, sometimes the trigger is not very sensitive, so that rat can actually eat that bait off of that trigger. You see me actually moving the trigger there. They will actually eat the bait off of that trigger without ever setting the trap off. Sometimes with this particular trap, because you see how smooth that slam bar is, sometimes the rat will set off the trap, but because that slam bar is so slippery, and you can see other YouTube videos of this, they actually have it on film, that big male alpha or female rat will pull itself off of the trap. Now that that trap has gone off on this rat is now trap shy. He will never again touch this trap. Also, one of the negative side effects of this trap is sometimes that spring-loaded coil will pop off of that slam bar, rendering the trap ineffective. And if only one of the spring-loaded coils is on the slam bar, then the trap is not very powerful, which leads to less captures. So you have to make sure both of those spring coils are on that slam bar. So how did we at Zepol Labs try to improve this spring-loaded trap? Well, here, this trap is called a T-Rex, manufactured by Zepol Labs. You can find this trap on Amazon.com, keywords Zepol Labs. I'll also leave a link to the description below. But this particular trap also uses the spring-loaded coils, but it's much easier to set. No more snapped fingers. It's a simple little press button that sets the trap. Also, the bait cup comes out from underneath, so you can fill up that bait cup with your favorite bait, whatever bait you'd like to use, and put that bait back into place without putting your fingers anywhere near that slam bar. Also, you notice that that bait cup is down actually in the trap, so that this rat has to reach down into the cup, passing the trigger, in order to set that trap off. Now also, these teeth, what are the effects of those teeth on that slam bar? Well, this way, the rat will be caught, and he cannot easily pull himself off of that trap, leading to a much higher success capture rate. Now, if you're a pest control operator, you say to yourself, yes, I love to use the T-Rex traps, but one of the negative side effects of this particular trap is when I set it in attics, as attics get hot and cold, the trap on this will weaken the plastic, and that little trigger mechanism that's on the back of the trap will sometimes break. Well, we at Zepol Labs actually manufacture our T-Rex with a much higher, superior plastic, so that this trap does not break even in the hot and cold weather. Now I'd like to illustrate what I'm talking about, the teeth grabbing and not letting go. So here we have a pencil. Trap goes off. And the rat just slides right off of that trap. Now, how does that compare with the T-Rex? Again, trap goes off. But now that trap is not letting go. It actually pulled the eraser off. Look at that. That trap just does not let go. Much, much more effective trap. You can find it again on Amazon.com, keywords Zepol Labs. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video.